What anti-discrimination laws cover sexual orientation in public spaces? Imagine walking into a restaurant or a store and being turned away just because of who you love or how you identify. That should never happen, but the truth is, laws vary across the United States. Some places have strong protections, and others have little to no explicit rules. At the federal level, the Civil Rights Act of 1960 is a key law that prevents discrimination based on sex in places open to the public. But it doesn't specifically mention sexual orientation or gender identity. However, in 2020, the Supreme Court ruled in Bostock v. Clayton County that discrimination based on sex also includes sexual orientation and gender identity when it comes to employment. This was a major decision, but it does not automatically apply to all public spaces like restaurants or stores. Most protections for sexual orientation in public spaces come from state and local laws. Many states have passed laws that explicitly say you cannot be denied service or access to public places because of your sexual orientation or gender identity. These laws cover places like restaurants, hotels, retail stores, health clinics, and other businesses that serve the public. They usually say you have the right to be treated fairly, to not face harassment, and to present yourself as you choose. For example, California has strong laws that make it illegal to discriminate against someone in public accommodations based on sexual orientation or gender identity. California also protects the right to use restrooms that match your gender identity in public places and workplaces. They even requiring all gender restrooms where single stalls are available, making sure everyone feels safe and comfortable. While federal laws do not fully cover sexual orientation in public accommodations, there is a proposed law called the Equality Act. This act aims to change that by including protections based on sexual orientation and gender identity in all areas of civil rights law. If passed, it would make these protections nationwide, covering public spaces, housing, education, and federally funded services. It's also worth noting that some recent federal actions have caused debates about protections for gender identity in single-sex spaces like restrooms and locker rooms. These debates are ongoing, and laws are still evolving. But many states and cities continue to uphold strong protections for LGBTQ+ individuals in public spaces. So, in many parts of the country, people who identify as LGBTQ+ have legal rights to access public spaces without discrimination. The level of protection depends on where you are. Knowing your rights helps you stand up for yourself and others. Advocates often push for more inclusive policies, like all-gender restrooms and clear anti-discrimination rules, to make public spaces safer and more welcoming for everyone.